is up, guys? Welcome back to another super epic video on Awesome Kids TV. We are back, and today we are finishing off our latest project from 2022. That is correct. Adventures of Beyond project is sadly coming to an end. Don't worry, we have future projects coming out in the future. So, yeah, you better prepare for them. They might be out of control, they might not be out of control, but who knows? Anyway, previously on Awesome Kids TV, we have constructed this snowy tundra. I don't know why I went to sneak mode when I was trying to fly there. Sorry about that. Anyway, like I said, in our previous video, we have constructed this snowy tundra area. I think it looked pretty cool. Anyway, we're now stringing all of these lands together. And we are, of course, gonna be starting with one of the more, creatively named of all the lands, and then going to the other creatively named of all the lands and connecting them. So yeah, we are now getting into it. This is going to be what I consider to be one of the greatest projects I had ever worked on for AKT Racers. Anyway, Kira's birthday had just ended, but that doesn't mean AKT Racers, will end. There might be a new future series of racers, that might come out in the future. I have no idea if that is confirmed for the channel or not, but I don't care. Speaking of that, I haven't watched Courage the Cowardly Dog clips in a while. So that is kinda what I am getting out for our fans. Supposedly. And I probably should have done Try Not to Laugh or MLP Beats. I probably should have gotten that done, but I didn't get that done before the finishing of AKT Racers Crazy Experiments. And I probably should have done a LPS clip reaction. Or Try Not to Laugh. I will get to that. Anyway, we are nearly at the jungle. So that means we have to keep placing all of these blocks. So we're just gonna keep up placing them. My favorite part of the Slenderman, aka Anon, or Anonymous MLP meets was definitely the Courage the Cowardly Dog mask. If that show had gotten a reboot, a different person, there would be a different voice actor for, the old man Eustace. Alright, we are now in Enchanted Forest area. We need to change our material to puzzle. So we're JJing the material. Switching materials. This one block pathway is quite, changing. Get it? Anyway, we're now over here. We pass the forest, the enchanted unicorn forest. Now we are getting closer to the jungle. Oh, we're getting closer, guys. Alright, we need to stay focused. We don't have time to be quiet for a while. Speaking of that, for a future AKT Racer, I decided to base it off of for a future AKT Racer, I decided to make it based on El Tigre. The Mexican one will be based on El Tigre. So yeah, we're back. We're back home. Or at least where we started. All the lands are now 100% connected. Alrighty, everyone, it is now time to get out the trees that we need for this. Let me get out my bone meal. There we go. Now I scatter all the jungle trees in a nature-esque way. Mother Nature-esque fashion. Boom, there we go. I am just blazing through these trees. Here's a little story to speed things up. If you guys are a big fan of animated story time, and if you are new to story time channels, then oh boy, you're going to love It's Alex Clark. And if you are subscribed to him, you probably already know about the existence of his sister. Well, normally, when she pops up in his videos, it's because of something terrible that she did. Like hanging her own brother over a pit of fire, or shooting a bazooka at him, or building a 40-story robot to explode a house. They are things that Alex think she does on a regular basis anyway. Well, here's another crazy story. When Alex Clark and his sister were little, or should I say a lot younger, they basically moved into the most fixer-up-esque house in all of Massachusetts, USA. Yes. And it is basically a poor man's version of the Encanto house. You know that magical house in the movie Encanto? You know, the one that's magical features like piano canopy that makes piano type noises when someone says La Casita? Yeah, it's that kind of trope. It's that kind of thing. Well, the Indepto house wasn't as magical as the Encanto one. And a lot of you are probably asking me, why on earth are you talking about Encanto? Encanto is a kid's movie. Why would you watch videos about that, eh? Well, it's because I am obsessed with the movie. Like, that one musical family. That I Yeah, I can't remember that family's name right now. I can barely remember it. But they did make a cover of the song We Don't Talk About Bruno from Encanto. They and I are very obsessed with the film at this point. Very obsessed at that point. Anyway, speaking of that, we're almost done with planting all the trees off the path. They already started growing, so there's no need for a massive dose of bone meal. We're looking pretty good. I hope my sister had a happy birthday in 2022. And if she did, then I hope she loved all the birthday presents she got. She turned 21 officially, all according to Mother Nature. You gotta let Mother Nature take its course sometimes. You gotta let it do that sometimes. Whenever someone is aging or getting sick or something, you gotta let Mother Nature do its thing and let it go away on its own. But this ain't about Mother Nature. This is about the future of our family, the Hawkins family. Anyway, speaking of that, the future of our family in Awesome Kids TV is looking pretty good. I mean, so far the past we have had dealt with so many emotional problems. That's right, I have emotional control problems. I know it sounds kind of dark, but it's true. And I really could need some therapist guidance. Like, I really need a professional. I really need to fire up our local therapist. I am acting a lot like Squidward from SpongeBob. You guys probably already knew I'm a SpongeBob fan. I'm a big, huge SpongeBob fan. I'm a fan of the show. I love the show. And the character palette. It was originally created by Stephen Hillenburg, who tragically died back in 2018. Yeah, the year that Chop Squad premiered. Yeah, Chop Squad premiered on the very year that Stephen Hillenburg died in 2018. I have been in love with the show ever since. I don't know if it'll be a to be original. There is the Hiccups episode Junie Riker and I had watched where Blaze got the hiccups. And it was all like, I don't feel lucky. And Bad just saw like, I may not have mentioned it before, but when it comes to a case of the hiccups, I'm an expert. And when I heard that, I was all like, really? Mr. Badge, really? My brain and I had that exact reaction when we heard that line in that episode. It was such a good episode. I probably should go back and watch it again because I haven't seen it in 3 years. 4 years tops, maybe? Yeah, 4 years tops. Anyway, we got all the trees ready for the grand tour of this whole entire array of made-up lands I made up myself with the help of my brain. I did do that. Some of these trees don't need bone meal to grow, but some of them do, and I just noticed that. And so saying, we're nearly done growing all the trees, and we are Doing fantastic. Actually, we don't need to use the bone meal sometimes. We can just let Mother Nature do it. Alright, that's enough tree planting for now. Look at all the trees we have to plant. Some of them are blocking the way. I should have planted them out of the way of the tour. Oh, well, we can just fly over the path. We are in creative mode, after all. Anyway, let's try to get all the jungle trees set up. Alright, so all the jungle trees on this side are 100% set. We now can name all these lands. We are gonna start with this one. I decided to change the names. This one is Jumping Jungle. So, I'll write down the Jumping Jungle. The Jumping Jungle. The Jumping Jungle. This is the Jumping Jungle. And this is Wonder Forest. So we'll put it right here. Actually, we'll put it at the end. This is the Wonder Forest. Wonder Forest. I know I recorded this way too late, but I don't care. The next land is Potus. That was the Jumping Jungle and the Wandering Forest. We can now move on to our next land. The next land on the list. Where is the next land on the list? We're still in the Wandering Forest. This is the next place. Sparkle Grove. I'm gonna call this land Sparkle Grove because there are sparkles hidden within the dirt. So this is Sparkle Grove. We're coming up to the end of Sparkle Grove. This is where I put the sign. This is Sparkle Grove. The Sparkle Grove. We can now move on to the next place on the list. Is it? Sparkle Grove is still looking sparkly as usual. Excuse me, creepers. This is Fairyland. Fairyland. This is the Fairyland. I am getting very creative. On to the next place on our list. This is Friendship Beach. I am keeping one. Friendship Beach. Friendship Beach. This is Friendship Beach. We got a cave over here. Very nice. We looked on the inside before. Whee! Next up, we have is Dr. Darkness's castle. Dr. Darkness's dark castle. There you go. Dr. Darkness's dark castle. Now we shall move on to the next land. The cave of creativity. Cave. This is create cave. And then we have Otter Rock. This is Honor Rock. The Honor Rock. This is the Honor Rock. Next place up is Sparkle Desert. Oh, I put a piece of lapis on there. My mistake. Anyway. This is the Sparkle Desert. So, Sparkle Desert. Sparkle Desert. On to the next place on our list. But watch out, there are TNT traps and mob spawning traps. Wait a minute, it's still not doing anything. Come on, do something. Hold on 1 second, folks, while we fix this. The TNT needed to be a block back. Another block back. There we go. Now it'll work. Oh, the TNT can't reach us from up here. Oh, right. Right then, folks, we are helping the TNT out. We better get out of here. The whole temple's been blown up. That was Sparkle Desert. Look at the damage we caused. Oh my. On to the next place on our list. The next place on our list, and the final place on our list, is Snowtop Plain? Yes, Snowtop Plain. Snowtop Plain. Snowtop Plain. I forgot when we're walking we can't. Tap that thing, that timer. And that concludes our tour. Don't worry, guys. I will make future projects in a couple of months. And by that, I mean in the next year, 2023. Anyway. Thank you so much for watching till the end of this video. I really hope you all enjoyed. Don't forget to stay tuned for future pieces of content. I will film until my demise. Oops, sorry. Anyway, hope this video has earned your subscription, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.